What is this thing I found in a thrift store in Australia? It's made of wood. The dots on its back are little holes. I guess the big hole in the back was once for its tail. And the ears can be moved up and down. One is broken off. Does anyone have a clue what function it was serving? It's a toothpick holder made in Japan in the 1950s. It had a tail at one time. It was made to hold or dispense toothpicks in the holes when you serve hors d'oeuvres and snacks. What is this item found in a mining town on the west coast of Tasmania? Probably cast iron, about 30 centimeters wide, with no maker's mark. It looks like a skillet or pan for use over an open fire, but why did this skillet have those spikes? Any idea what it could be for? It's an antique tallow pan from circa 1850. It was used for collecting animal fat, typically from cattle or sheep, and were traditionally used in candle making or soap making processes, where the fat was melted down, purified, and poured into molds. What is this block found at a home goods donation site? It has coin stamps and some other seals, seemingly arranged in an organized fashion. Approximately 10 by 10 by 3 inches, very smooth on top, and maybe limestone. Any ideas? It's a lithography stone, used as the printing plate. Traditionally, the image to be printed was drawn with a greasy substance, such as oil, fat, or wax, onto the surface of a smooth and flat limestone plate. The stone was then treated with a mixture of weak acid and gum arabic, so that grease and water repel each other. An oil-based ink was then applied, and it would stick only to the original drawing. The ink would finally be transferred to a blank sheet of paper, producing a printed page. This method of printing was invented around 1796 by the German author and actor Alois Senefelder, and was initially used mostly for musical scores and maps. My dad had this, and I have no idea what it is. It says Germany on it, and there's no lens in it anywhere. It can screw into something on one end, and the shorter hinged end can clamp on it using the knob. Any help or insight is much appreciated. It's an Ihagee microscope adapter for microscope photography with the Kini Exacta camera. The DRP, or Deutsches Reichspatent, was a proper patent assigned from 1877 until 1945. My guess is that this was made between 1936 to 1945. Just what is this? These are selling like hotcakes, but no one at the store knew what it was. They put it in the cookware department, but they were not sure it belonged there, and they had lots of them. And reverse searching didn't help. According to ChatGPT, it's an ice shaver. The sharp serrated blades clamp around the ice, and when you squeeze and twist, it chips or shaves off pieces. But ChatGPT is nearly always wrong. Any suggestions? It's a jar opener. I have a similar one. It's pretty great, and I use it all the time. It has strong metal teeth for a secure grip without leaving marks. It's ideal for those with arthritis pain and hand injuries. What is this metal threaded pole with traveling vineyard on it, left by the former tenant in the kitchen? We just moved into a new apartment, and this was left by the kitchen sink. It's 7.5 inches long and half an inch wide. I tried looking up traveling vineyard, and all I've seen is that it's a collapsed wine tasting MLM. Oddly enough, someone posted an extremely similar object 5 days ago that was resolved to be a bar stool adjuster, but that didn't make sense to me since this is much longer. Plus, I couldn't find any existence of a traveling vineyard branded bar stool, but I could be wrong. Please help solve this mystery so we can finally throw it away. Thanks in advance. It's a wine chiller, missing the pouring spout. This chiller is insulated to keep wine at the perfect temperature. You put it in the freezer for 1 hour, screw it on the plastic pour piece, then pop it into the wine you want. I've been super curious about this cabinet. I spotted it in the window of a local bookbindery after hours while out on a walk. It has porcelain handles with numbers on all of the drawers. I think its purpose was for organizing sewing supplies. Any hints as to what purpose this cabinet might have served are very much appreciated. It's an antique hardware store screw and bolt revolving cabinet. It was patented on May 12, 1903 by George W. Chaffin of Dayton, Ohio, and manufactured by the American Bolt and Screw Case Company. These cabinets could be found in any hardware store across America at the turn of the 20th century. This design was unique in that the 8-sided fixture rotated on an octagonal base around a vertical axis. This layout proved to be incredibly successful, as the rotating caddy allowed customers to easily search for their desired hardware. Not to mention that its compact size was both convenient and took up little space in already crowded stores. What is this brick building with a solid iron column in the center, found in the New Forest, UK? I've been visiting this part of the New Forest for years, and this building has always intrigued me. It is near Brokenhurst, and no other buildings or remains are nearby. This building is about 15 meters from the nearest walking tracks and forestry roads, and about 30 meters away is a small stream. It's about 2.5 square meters, with solid brick all around. In the center is a possibly solid iron bollard, or post, and no other remains of machinery or structure are within the building. Any ideas? It's a hydraulic ram pump that uses water to pump water. It was invented in a primitive form in 1772 by Cheshire brewer John Whitehurst, but yours was made by Green and Carter around the 1920s. It's a simple but ingenious bit of kit that delivers water from a stream to a higher point. It fell out of favor when Maine's supplies reached the country, but has experienced a resurgence. The principle is very simple. The device is powered by flowing water from a stream or river, which enters a pipe with a flap or clack valve at the end. The movement of the water has the effect of closing the valve, creating a water hammer, which opens another flap or delivery valve in the side of the pipe and shunts water into an exit pipe. Can anyone tell me how old these are and what their purpose is? They are made of metal or bronze with white and black stones. There's an old French label on the back that looks like an auction house. They look like those eyes people put on trees to give it a face. I always feel like they are watching me. Any ideas? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.